What's up, guys? Chris, welcome back to the series where I slows my sanity by recreating pop culture locations inside of Lego Fortnite and creating giant Lego cities inside of Lego Fortnite. In today's episode, we're back with more Fnaf by Fnaf 4, and man, I'm excited for this build, man. This video is going to be a bit different since my schedule's been kind of busy this month, so there isn't going to be a time lapse. However, if you remember in the last episode, we've built the Fnaf 3 location, and episodes before I built Fnaf 1, Fnaf 2, and we're just continuing the trend today. So, as you see, the main area here is based upon Fnaf 4. More specifically, the layout is actually based upon the actual minigames for Fnaf 4. If you know what I'm talking about, the minigames he has the iconic scene of Markiplier saying, "The bite of 87." One of the greatest internet memes in history. But we have some cool stuff going on here. The build itself, I want to kind of base upon the minigames because that's honestly how the house is based upon, in my opinion. I think that's the actual layout, obviously, in a minigame setting. Duh. However, every single time I built the Fnaf 4 location, I always start off like in the actual bedroom where the player is, and I just build a house around that. I wanted to try something different, and based upon a different type of media, which I haven't really done before, and I really like it. Now, for anyone wondering why the house itself is kind of a bit weird, it's because I don't really own all the Beach Yard Boulevard stuff. Last year I only got the first guard because during those dark times, Lego kits were very, very expensive. And even though I wanted to, these things haven't returned since like last month, so yeah. But I do like what we got going on here. Oh my god, I'm so excited to show you guys what's behind that. I'm really excited. But for the most part, I really like how this turns out. So as you see here, so since we don't really have grass or anything with Lego bricks, I use a lot of flowers here. Kind of create a flower bed, add some greenery at several spots in this area. I haven't really done anything yet over here because I do not know what I'm doing right there. But over there you can actually see the Fnaf 2 location, which is pretty cool. But yeah, we got some little cool thing over here. So this is something that was not in the original that I add here. There's a lot of like just meat improv because the mini games themselves did not have like a lot of stuff going on. But of course you have this like broken swing set, which we just don't really have a swing set in Lego Fortnite, that's why it's broken. We got this little like thing going on here, which you know, like the little, I don't like a swing saw or something like that, where you go up and down on both sides. And of course you got the swing, which is a little like spinning thing, which has like the spinning piece below, but it's not moving for whatever reason. But over here we have the main Apton house, which is pretty cool. You can also ring the doorbell. I might have, this might lead us down to the sister location or something, I don't know. But down here we have the main first room. So as you see, you got TV and stuff. You got a place where I think sure like Michael will be like just jump scaring our poor protagonist. You got some books going on. Over here you got the grandfather clock from Fnaf 4 as well. You hear this a lot in the background, charming, and of course it's in the mini games. And normally I think like Fredbear is on top. A really friendly cosmic friend Fredbear is always just on the top right there. I'm pretty sure that's where he is in the game. And of course over here you got this little kitchen area. And my favorite thing, now you're gonna see this a lot throughout this build, is this purple car. And the reason why I add this is because William drives a purple car. This is from the recent Lego Pass. Of course, there's some other stuff going on here. I can actually pinpoint several of the pieces. Like this here is from the Haunted Gallery, this little potion there from that Lego Pass. But it was so cool being able to add this to the game, to the little build. I think that just adds a lot and fits Michael very well. Why am I saying Michael? It's William. Oh no, Michael Afton's gonna be trending on Twitter again. No! Michael, get me out of here! Michael! I don't know where that came from, but hey. You gotta have it. Now we're here at the main hallway to the bedroom. So of course in the games you have this like window on this side, and then over here you have like the actual like thing right here. It's pretty cool, pretty nice. You gotta love it. Now of course you got the main bedroom, which are in the games. Of course we didn't really have the exact toys, so we got this like little mask representing the robot, and then you have this right here too representing one of the other toys. The pumpkin fits because there was a Halloween update. There's several pumpkins going around kind of referencing that for Fnaf 4. Back here you got this little lamp right here. You got the fan because I couldn't put the fan on top of there, and of course you got the beds where the Freddles will appear. Fnaf 4 is honestly one of my favorite games. I want to say this for the most part. Like it's the vibes of it is just so unique to the rest of the series, and story-wise, it's very confusing. What is Fnaf 4? Is it real? Is it not real? Is it all a dream? Is the whole game franchise a dream? Will we ever figure that out? Nobody knows. Is it connected to the Twisted Ones? Nobody knows. But yeah, I just like Fnaf 4 mainly because how unique it is. It's telling me to sleep till morning. That's not the true Fnaf 4 experience. We stay up all night. But over here you have the like this little closet where Nightmare Foxy would be. We can't go in there. Who knows what Nightmare Foxy is doing? However, something I do want to point out is that there's a random llama flowy back there. Yeah, there's a random llama floaty. You gotta love it. So over here you can just go for the hallways and you can find the sister's room, which we haven't really seen in the games. Well, this is Elizabeth's theoretically room. This is her room, circus babies. So yeah, you got a green chair going on. There's not a lot going on here, but you got the bed, you got this little picture, you got the lamp. These were like the main things that were actually in the mini game. And of course you got some shelves over here, you got some other stuff going on, you got this little mirror, and you got a little chest, a toy chest, which is cool. But besides that, that's pretty much it for this room. Now going over here, we can go upstairs! Hooray! To whatever William is playing. So of course you got another picture up here, you got a lot of quad parts. Got some weird purple stuff going on in here, like crystals, maybe connected to Remnant. Ooh, spooky. Oh my god, I'm so excited to show you guys that! Okay, so over here we have this over here. So this is the upper room. This is the last area of the main house. This took me 2 weeks. The house itself, like, because I've been just busy. And I just glossed through all of it that quickly. Sounds about right. But over here you got the sister location room, which has my favorite challenge of all. This little thing right there, representing exotic butters. Yeah, that's what that's supposed to represent. Now, there's reasons why there's some sister locations Easter eggs here. Is mainly because this video was originally going to be 3 locations. You're going to see 2 locations in today's video. I'm saving sister location for the next one. But it may due to how busy my schedule is, and if I was just gonna wait to have sister location in today's video, I don't think I'd be able to have the time it would deserve to give sister location the attention, and also I don't think I would have the time to have this video out this month, if I'm being real. So it's kind of nice, it makes sense for us to be here, because technically it is in Michael's house, not William's, but who knows, Michael probably just took this whole area up here in our canon and just claimed it for his own. Exotic butters. We got some books and stuff going on, not much. Over here you have the plush trap room, which has like William's bedroom right here on the side of a little pumpkin, once again representing the Halloween update. And of course you got Michael's room, which doesn't have that much. He has like just sunglasses, which appears in every episode of the series. But yeah, you got another pumpkin there representing the thing. But yeah, I tried my best with this build. And this was one scene I was trying to make sure I got right, because if you know, there's like a window above plush trap, so I wanted to make that as accurate as I could. Loved how that turned out. So that's pretty much for this build. I know, I basically glossed through all of it that quickly, but as a house, what do you want from me? But going over here, you have one of my favorite builds. So if you know, in the game, in the mini game, you go up here, you exit house, you walk through here, and then you go this way to our favorite place in the world, Fredbear's, which, give me a second, I'm actually going to turn this today so you can have a better look at Fredbear's. But Fredbear's Family Diner is here in our world, and is technically closed. And that kind of adds to our little storyline of this little city that we're building here. Fredbear's Diner is closed, and I guess Fazbear Entertainment decided to build the FNAF 2 establishment right by it, which is pretty hilarious. So yeah, right here we have Fredbear's Family Diner. And man, I love this build. I love the exterior. This is one of my favorite exteriors I've done for one of these pizzerias. So, obviously the build itself is actually inspired by my Freddy Fazbear's Pizza build in Minecraft in my main creative world. And I want to kind of transfer that design over to Lego Fortnite. And man, it just looks amazing. I have try to have a screenshot of it like right now on the whatever side of the screen I decided to put it on when editing. But man, I just love this thing. So, as you see, there's several differences that I want to pull with this version of Freddy. So the Freddy head itself is a bit different from the other one. As you see, the other Freddy heads always have like the blue eyes, while this one has more of a classical look, kind of just like a black eye thing, kind of like how most like cartoons just have normally just less color in the character's eyes and stuff. If you know what I'm talking about, you kind of understand where I'm going for that. You got these cool little like things on the sides going on. You have this little cool detail going up and down. It's pretty cool. And then over here, they kind of make sure these roofs kind of connect properly. I add this right here, kind of like I guess like you can say it's like a little chimney where the smoke comes out, using Moss Isley. So these are using a combination of Festal pieces and the Moss Isley pieces to kind of build these little pillars, which I absolutely love, man. And then we use the Tomato Temple Door of Greatness to walk through to Fredbear's Family Diner. Of course, you get this local gift shop. You got this thing going on over here. We got some arcade machines. Got some tables going on. And then over here, you got this cool little thing with like a bunch of blood vials going on over here, which is pretty cool. Crime investigation. No one's allowed. They got rid of Fredbear. Who knows where he went? He's probably saying it's me or something. Probably a speeder is possessing the animatronic or something. But yeah, you got some blood vials. Oh my god, sticky. I don't like that. I don't like that. I need to go. Excuse me. I need. Okay, there's water here. I gotta wash my feet in like, who knows, 40-year-old water. Who cares? It cleans my feet. Look at this. Look. Okay, there we go. But yeah, you got the main stage going up over here. Pretty cool. Pretty nice. And then over here, if you remember in the game, this is like the area where you would find purple guy playing and masking someone. This is what confused me about the minigame. I have this like book, right, where I call the Freddy files, where I normally use for some of the map information besides like just doing reference images on Google. I was hoping they would have the actual layout of this like minigame, like Fredbear Family Diner in this. No, they don't. It's so confusing. They have the main layout, right, and they have like the parts and service room that you're trapped in one night, disconnected. So I'm like, which room is it? Is it this room or is it that room? And I'm just saying that parts and service room is like behind the stage, because that makes more sense to me. Just look at this. So you got the like thing right here to drill. You got this like the hammer, like the helmet. You got some just stuff going on. Pretty much just the parts and service room. Not much going on. You got this little engine thing going on right here too. And of course you got this other room back here, which is the kitchen, which looks absolutely very cool. You just not much going on in here. You got some plates and stuff. You got our good old friend here, the Green Sheriff of Machete. Not gonna question him anymore. But over here, some ovens. You got some cool stuff going on. You got plates. You got pizza. Just other stuff going on too. It's just like a generic kitchen, pretty much. Now, this shield here is supposed to represent Fredbear. If you don't know, in the mini games, there's like this Fredbear picture. I was trying multiple things. This looked the best to me. Okay. So that's basically about it. Oh my god, I'm stuck. Was that the Cherub 87? Was that the Cherub 87? But yeah, that's about it for the build itself. It's quite simple, but I absolutely love this thing, man. I'm really legit. This, like, I love the vibes of this place. Phenomenal. Love it. I just be real for you all. Like, especially the outside, the exterior for this build is like my favorite. I just love this thing. But yeah, that's basically about it for today's video. As I mentioned before, Sister Location is probably on the list what's to be next. Mainly because if you know, in Sister Location, during the Funtime Freddy level, there's like an image that basically shows the FNAF 4 and Fredbear Family Diner being connected to Sister Location. So I'm probably going to do that in a future video. Probably not the next one, because we did back-to-back FNAF already. I can't do back-to-back-to-back to FNAF as much as I would love to. So the next episode is going to be either a particular Inky guy or Star Wars theme, since the next season is Star Wars. Which, next episode probably will be next month, as I mentioned before, my schedule is quite chaotic right now. And I'm spending a lot of my free time to kind of give it to myself and also build stuff. So, don't worry, the episode will be out when it's ready. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy this video as much as I did. If you guys have any suggestions for what you want to see next, then please let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy, please consider leaving a like. If you're consider subscribing for more content just like this, as I make a lot of Lego Fortnite content, and I also make a lot of different other type of I play also a lot of other games like normal Battle Royale occasionally, and even other game series, a side series that we're doing like Sonic Mania, Lego Marvel. I've been having a lot of fun doing those side series. But if you want to see more Lego Fortnite content, then I definitely recommend sticking around, as I do a lot of it. And especially as we get to the next season of Fortnite, and particularly the next Lego Pass, there's going to be more content coming down the line. So yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a spectacular day, and I'll see you next time. Peace out, everyone.